my name is Kelvin Lawson, and this is my car shop. Okay, when you talk of how it has affected me as a person or our business as a car dealer, first and foremost, you know, the dollar is the driving force of this business because we buy in dollars, we sell in naira. Looking at the economy generally, everything has been going upward trend, and the way the inflation is catapulting like this, like almost every month. The dollars are going up almost monthly, if not weekly. And the higher the dollar, the higher the sales, the higher the buy. So if you say, how has it affected me as a person? It has affected me very badly in the sense that before this dollar stroke naira thing, the same amount you used to buy 2 cars in 2 years back is not enough to buy the same car now. That's how bad it is. So it's not just in car business, it is the general economy. It's crashing down. Just take for instance Corolla, this popular one they're using for Uber. 3 years ago, we were selling for like 3 million, 3.5. Last year, it comes to 4 million, 5 million. That same Corolla is selling for 8 million now, in some cases, 9 million. So what do you think? Camry 07, 08. Before I've sold it for 2 million plus here, 3 million, started going up like that. That same Camry, 08, 09, selling for 11 million, 12 million. So now who can drive this car? Looking at the economy. It's affecting car dealers very seriously, importers very seriously. What does that mean? It does mean that importers that could bring in like 3, 4 cars before can barely bring in 1 with the same amount. Because as it's affecting us here locally, it's affecting us in the buying point in America because the price are also shot up. The dollars is affecting everything. If you are doing exchange rate for now, for what I bought last week, 1,720. That is 1,672. 1,672. How do you equate that with what we're doing? Is serious, is limiting the flow of funds, is limiting the flow of the vehicles that we buy. Is also affecting greatly the people patronizing us. How many people have this trend to buy cars now? So you see that people have diverted from buying Tokumbo cars to registered cars. The same amount you would have used to buy Camry, Tokumbo, 2 years ago, you can't use that amount to buy a registered Nigerian-driven Camry now. It's not a joke. I would say we pride ourselves in the fact that at least we are doing this business. We don't have another one for now. Yeah. So we have learned to have a thick skin to remain because the buying power has really, really come down. It's crashing by the day. We come here almost every day, spend what we have sold, what we have. Not like before when you come, you have the mind that in 2 weeks, in 1 week, you make a sale. Most of us come here 6 months, they have not sold. Buying power has reduced tremendously, seriously. People come these days to window shop, just want to know how much it is, fuel their dream, fuel their hope. That's the way I say it. So buying power is not something to write home about, but how do we stay? It's another thing. When I say it's another thing, this is our farm. It's like a farmer, yeah? Where else do you go when you have this to hold on to? So we are just having a thick skin, believing in the hope, which is the numerics Nigerians are dwelling on, that maybe perhaps tomorrow things might be better. That's another story at the end, or that's another entire story. Why do I say that? Custom. Custom has been a thorn in our flesh. Prelude to when we took them to court. But after the court case, they are piped down a little bit. At the port, what customs are doing now is also not palatable. What do I mean by that? Custom are using, it wasn't done like that before. If you have a Camry or a Highlander, for instance, if you have a limited Highlander, the cost of clearing the limited Highlander will be different from the cost of clearing an XLE same Highlander. It's supposed to be Highlander flat, the same year charges. But now they are charging based on the functions of the car. Does that help? It doesn't help. Another headache that we have, custom will clear you, give you clearance, exit note, and all the papers that you need as custom duty to say that legitimately you cleared your car, right, through our seaport. The same custom will hold you when you pass toll gate, driving out of Lagos to wherever you are going, and tell you that that same car is not well cleared. So they will place you on whatever charges they feel deemed to them. We are all at their mercy. Our customers are at the mercy of customs. Most of the time, the cars that we sell, we have to pay another duty again on them when those cars are stopped on the road and customs seize them. Who can challenge customs? They don't fear anybody. Even when you talk of the court or whatever, they really don't fear. So custom is a different thing entirely. It's like a system created for them. Yeah, that's the way I say it. It's a no-no. Well, for me, I don't think I don't think I agree with the CNG cars. It's risky for me. When you have to build something you put in your boot for gas while you are driving, do you imagine the risk? That car gets hot as you are driving, and what if anything happens? I think, yes, maybe in the future, maybe Nigeria would have developed to that stage where we can use it, our system can adopt it, and everybody is safe. But right now, I don't think we are ripe for CNG cars. But it is good to try, because they say what you don't try, you really cannot say. It's good. So it's not completely a write-off for some people, but for me, I don't think CNG is for me right now.
So what about the electric cars?
Electric cars for me is a no-no. That's what I'm saying, because we don't have electricity that is stable. How many times have we had the national grid that shut down this year? So if national grid is shut down, you are driving an electric car, what happens to that car? Until your electric comes back, that's when you drive. What if you are driving an electric car and it stops you? Where it stops you, there is no light to charge. And while you are looking for light to charge, last man come to take the car off because you are blocking last man. Who is at the mercy? Is the buyers, the owners of such cars. They are at the mercy of the government. So the system is not right for electric cars. Trust me. Yeah. When you say that strategies are varies and they are numerous depending on who is doing business. Everybody have their style. If you look at the style of businesses today, a lot of us are diversifying already, being proactive into social media, networking and marketing and all that. We are not waiting for the normal style that we used to, just sitting in our shop waiting for buyers to come. A lot of us have moved ahead to online marketing, online business. A lot of us are doing what you said already, what we call short leads. When you come, you pay installment until you finish paying. So we are adopting different styles that suit our purposes. But like I said, a farm is a farm. Where you find yourself is your farm, yeah? This is the farm. And if you look at car, it's supposed to be a necessity for all. Something that all Nigerians are supposed to have to ease their life. So the economy is not encouraging that. It's not, frankly. And I don't know what to really say than to say, let's hope that the green light will soon show, because people are starving. So someone that cannot afford to eat, can they afford to buy a car? Now, if the prices of fuel liters are going up by this year alone, I think they have increased it like how many times? Like 3-4 times fuel increase. So even if you have a car and you are not working, how do you fuel the car? So it's not even just about the price, the inflation. It's about economic management of the car you buy. People that have many cars before now that could afford to send their cars with drivers, some to children with schools, madam is going somewhere, have restricted their driving to like 1 or 2 cars at a time because of fuel. So economic generally is hitting everywhere. So what do we say? We that are in this car business, I think, like I said, it's capital intensive. Car business is capital intensive. You have to buy like 2-3 months before the car comes here. You have to fix it to be in the shop. Then you wait till whenever your buyer comes. Some is like eternity. But when you are in this business, if you don't have that thick skin to bear, you fall out. I've seen a lot of people come, 10 years, they're out. 5 years, they're out. They're into other businesses. So he's not smiling at all.
What are your suggestions in the car business in general?
I'm a dreamer. Yeah, because my dream is, no matter how hard the economy is, I'm going to overcome the economy. Yeah, because first and foremost, it's not government that give me money to trade. So we are looking inward, looking for how best we can remain afloat, even when the economy is sinking. So let's speak positive. We don't pray that the economy sink. Even in reality, we do know that it's sinking, yeah? But my own is, by His grace, I still intend to do more of social media marketing, do more of personal marketing, because these days I drive out to big companies and see how I can tell them, can I be a dealer to this company? I can also consult for them to help them plan their POS so that staffs can be given the card that suit the POSes and still serve the purpose. So most of us are thinking of how we can get 1 or 2 companies to make us sub-dealers. That will help our system, you know. But as it is now, we are just believing God. 1, 2, 1, 2, we are selling. Praise God, it's moving on. Yeah, it's a strategy. You can call that a strategy, yeah, because the thing is, business is personal. Business is individual. For me, business is first satisfaction. When you are clear of your business, of what you want to do, and you are doing it, and by experience you are seeing your flaws, then you plan to block the flaws so that you can forge ahead. Like I said, even when the economy is sinking, we pray to be on top of it.